Hi, everyone. This was a very unexpected circumstance having to be online, especially because our project was supposed to be printmaking, which um, is a little difficult to do when you don't have the tools or the supplies. Um, so we're going to still be doing printmaking, but we're going to be doing it in a way that is more available using supplies that are more available to at home. Um, but when we get back, hopefully as soon as possible, we will do maybe just one of these instead of the two or three I wanted you to do. Instead, we are going to be using pretty much anything you can find at home that can hold a mark. So what I'm going to be demonstrating to you with is with this styrofoam plate. My lighting is a little bad, but it's a styrofoam plate. And then what I did was I took a Sharpie and I drew a line around here, and then I cut it out with an with an X-Acto knife. And then this is how I'm going to be doing that. So if I were to be continuing my series of prints, which I wanted you to do, I did a bug, and if my series were bugs, I would do a series of different bugs. Or if I wanted to do frogs or mushrooms, I could do these guys. I could add this mushroom in. It's a little hard to see, but I've been printing with it. But I do want you guys to be able to use these, and I will show you how so that you have this in for reference for when we do eventually get to it, so you can use it. So just gonna move down here. Usually we would be using a board like this, and it just hooks on the end of the table like that, so you don't damage any tables. Then your print would go here, and then we would give you this tool, and all of the tips are in here. And normally you would, let's see, I would like to use this one. Would just unscrew this. Seems mine is broken, which is unfortunate. But normally you would stick this in here and screw this tight. Yes, it appears I'm missing a piece for this, which is unfortunate for my demo. But if this were in here, it would look like this, and then you would be cutting with it like that, away from you, always, always, always. But since we don't have these at our disposal, you at home, we would be using, this. So for this, I'm going to draw a line just on the inside. That was a lovely sound. And then, so we don't ruin our night tables at home, just find any kind of board, whether it be a cutting board or even going outside to find a surface that you're not going to destroy, maybe a piece of cardboard or another plate, something. So then using my X-Acto blade, you can even use a scissors or maybe a sharper knife at home, but this is my board that I use. So I'm going to cut on the inside because we're going to be using the outside. And then that's how I got that. So to make a mark on here, just maybe some kind of felt tip marker that isn't going to indent this too hard. So maybe I'll just, as an example, do a flower. Because when I draw on that, it doesn't make too deep of a line. So I'm going to switch to my other one. Now, with like any type of tool that you can get your hands on that will make a mark. I'm going to use a pen. It doesn't matter. Then I'm going to press down deep inside. So now you can see this is indented. And then I'm going to get on there a little more. It does not matter if you tear through your piece because this will not be covered in ink anyways. So let me just do a quick little outline. And you can start to think about what kind of printing series that you want to do. I did bugs. You can do anything that you want. We're going to be making the small little ones. Or if you prefer to spend a lot of time on yours, you can do one bigger one. Okay, so I'm just gonna say, then you can kind of see from the back, it's textured. So then this, I don't have ink at my disposal in my own home, and I'm sure you don't either. But this is just black acrylic paint that I had on hand. Here's a Dixie cup. It has a little bit of water in here already. And then I have just this piece of cardboard that I'm going to be printing on. And here's my paintbrush. So I'm just going to put a little black paint in here. And then I'm going to mix it with the water to make it thinner. But before, okay, I hope that doesn't fall. Before I do anything, I am going to cut some of the extra space off of this so that there isn't so much of the ink being on there. So now I am going to, I'm going to put this on top of here so I don't make too big of a mess. I'm just going to paint this on here. And you can already see that there is spots where the ink does not fall in because that's where I pressed in my tool. My tool being just the pen. All right, so with that done, I'm gonna take this, then I'm going to this on here, then I'm going to just press lightly. Now the first print might not be perfect. Oh, you can see them. Perfect. Awesome. So then I'm going to press him down again. See it how I like the print with the lesser ink. You can still see that it's a bug. Right. Then if I want to do more, I want you to maybe do like three or four prints of one. You are more than You are more than welcome to do more than one of these. I can't wait to see what you guys come up with. And I will do my best to work our schedule around so that it is more fit for online for the time being. So that is my little print demo. If you do not have styrofoam at home, you can maybe even cut cardboard and glue it onto a base. And then when that is all dry, you can paint over it, print it on a piece of paper, and then you will see more of a layering effect. So if you have any questions, feel free to email me. Otherwise, 2 to 3 prints or designs. If you're having trouble finding materials, I will try to help you find things around your home. I have some examples. So I hope you guys have fun with this, even though it is not what I planned for.